Well, hi, my friends. I hope you had a nice weekend. Moosey and I sure did. Well, I would say I did, because we had the shower for Jenny on Saturday, and I want to tell you all about it. And I've included some wonderful reels and clips and photos, and everybody was taking pictures and photos, including me, and it was a great time. So stay tuned, and I'm sure you will love the video. Well, as you know, I was very excited to have Jenny open her two presents. One, the antique 100-year-old lace blouse, and also the recipe box that I wound up refinishing and then filling with, well, I didn't fill it up, but I did put quite a number of old recipes of my mom's, of her mom's, several that her mom sent to me in her handwriting, and our favorites that the family's aware of, the souffle that we have every Christmas and Easter, things that I think Jenny would like. Jenny is a good cook, by the way, and does her own style of cooking, but I know all the kids and grandkids do love some of these family recipes. First of all, it was a hysterical day. Someone asked once if when we all got together, were we loud? Well, yes, we are very loud. We laugh, we scream, and we gab a lot, and everybody's talking at the same time.
I don't
Which
like
ones
the...
did you like?
Okay.
Well, Shein, you can order them on Shein. $1.
No, it's Shein.
Yeah, it was one of those kinds of things. A lot of the cousins hadn't seen each other in a while, what with COVID. So it was a day of enjoying each other and getting together, drinking champagne and mimosas. In fact, there was quite a bit of that. It was a brunch. We got together around 10:30 in the morning, and we probably ate somewhere around noontime. So we had champagne and mimosas first, and I noticed as I was reeling around that the chatter got louder and louder, and the laughs got bigger and bigger. So much fun. So in between these reels, I will do a little bit of maybe explaining. The day was beautiful. It was a lovely day, and someone had asked, the shower was at Bridget's, and Bridget is the one who's had the last couple of parties, birthday parties, because they were her children. So Bridget is exhausted. She's ready to turn the baton over to someone else at this point, I think, and I think she deserves a rest. She's a beautiful entertainer. There were 5 or 6 tables set up out in her lovely yard, which is very large, a big, big covered patio and furniture and fireplace. And the table settings were beautiful, as you will see. She has a great knack for all that. And her good friend, Angie, came over to help. And, of course, the bridesmaid, Molly's going to be a bridesmaid, and Lila, and the two little, Bridget's two little girls. Not the teeny one is a flower girl, and the Brooke and Bevan are junior bridesmaids. So there's a lot of family in her wedding party. And Jenny had some beautiful friends over too that we had a lot of fun talking to. Granddaughters, sweet ones. Well, the food was set up in the dining room inside the house, and the ladies took their beautiful, gorgeous white porcelain plates into the dining room and helped themselves. And I did do a reel of the dining room table, and there was everything from cranberry scones and raspberry scones and salads and berries, big bowl of grapes and berries, and a wonderful spinach salad. And then the main course, she had 4 or 5 different soufflés. Some were quiche Lorraines, as my mother used to call them, quiche Lorraine. And some were filled with sausage, some had chilies in them. They were delicious. And Bridget did make her famous as kind of a bread and pecan, almost like a pan of rolls that go around and around with breaded pastries, and you pour pancake syrup on them. The food was absolutely delicious. Oh, croissants and rolls. So we helped ourselves, and then we sat down at the table. And everyone just gabbed, and we all had so much to catch up on. While we were still sitting, but after we ate, the gals who were running the shower, besides Bridget, were Molly, who's a bridesmaid, and Lila, Bridget's brother's wife, Lila. She helped. She did a beautiful job. She was also in charge of invitations and everything. So everybody had something to do. And they set up these games to play. The games where everybody gets a card, and I think if you've been to showers, you know some of these games where it's warm. I have the fans and the air conditioner off, so please excuse the perspiration. So we all had cards, and of course they would ask questions about who is the most romantic, who was the first one to push for an introduction for the parents on the first date or third. Well, that's the way these questions went on. You had to circle, was it the bride or the groom? And the one who won was little 13-year-old Bevan, who knows her Auntie Jenny quite well. And I guess she got 13 right, which beat everyone. I got 11 right, so I was almost there.
I have to say, oh, sorry. My skin, I see it's really creepy skin. We talk about skin.
So that went on, of course, with more champagne and mimosas. And then people started taking pictures, and it was so cute seeing them taking pictures of themselves and selfies with each other. And
what's the time we did a selfie? I don't know. 3 years ago? So I tripped out on. Oh, I thought you did that. No, I tripped out on that.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. It looks so pretty.
Mom, I'm gonna get you a drink.
Thank you.
Want cram in it or orange?
It's a video. Oh, good idea. This is a video suite.
Oh, hey. Hey, you too. Hi.
Yeah, be gabbing away.
Oh, Gavin. Hello. I didn't know it was supposed to go here. And I'm like, this is perfect.
beautiful.
Isn't it?
But it's my fault. I explained it to Barry.
I love it.
So you can stack them? Did you use it and stack them?
Yeah. All the sisters and the cousins and everybody. Hello.
I don't like it.
Good one.
All these cute ideas on this table. Things to do. Things for people to fill out.
Leaves his laundry outside the laundry basket.
Oh.
He just sets it right on the floor, right in front. I'm gonna go with that.
Exactly.
Or his dirty
Definitely
socks.
not wiping down the counters or, you know, not picking up after yourself. Leaving the door open for the cats. I can name a couple more.
Finally, it was like 2 o'clock and we hadn't gotten around to opening presents. So I was the first one to request opening presents.
The teeny boppers.
There's a whole video of this on Nanny and the Moose. If you haven't caught it, I hope you didn't watch it, Jenny.
Subscribe and ring the bell. Monday. Look at how cute this wrapping paper is.
That is mine.
Look at how cute this wrapping paper is.
I couldn't find the box.
Aww.
It's just, see, there's stories attached to this.
Mind your way. Oh my goodness.
Wait, this is 100 years old.
It's a hunt vintage.
It's a vintage, very 100 years old. It's all hand laid.
Jenny loves it. It's so Jenny.
It's so Jenny.
And a little white bikini.
On the honeymoon.
So cute.
The stitches
So
are all
Yeah,
by hand.
Or even with jeans.
Isn't that
You know?
That's so pretty. I love the scalloped edges on the front. So cute.
And my Lucy told me to put my perfume on this.
Yeah.
I almost did not have Kevin did. I almost did that.
Yeah, that's sorry. Samala.
Oh, Salamagundi. That's a family favorite.
Is that the day after St. Patrick's?
No, Colcannon is the day after St. Patrick's, where you mix the mashed potatoes and the cabbage. Perfect.
Oh, I love that.
Well, I think the videos are self-explanatory as to how much Jenny loved her beautiful antique lace blouse that I had gotten almost a year ago for her. And I did manage to get it ironed and everything. Then, of course, I had to pack it in a box. But she tried it on and just loved it. And everyone else thought it was beautiful, too. And I know Jenny will style it absolutely beautifully. And she loved the recipe box, and so did everybody else. They thought it was a very personal idea, and everybody said, ooh, you know, I want my mom to do that for me, or I want my grandma. Those were the girls, the friends of Jenny that were there. So I was so excited that she did appreciate it and love it. I knew she would. And shortly after that, Bridget, my sweet granddaughter who gave the shower, called me up with tears in her eyes, and she said, Nanny, my birthday is coming up in October. And would you please do the same thing for me? And I want them in your handwriting. So would you do that? So I'm going to get busy and start early and do that for Bridget. So all in all, it was just a blessed day for me to see all these, gosh, I think I counted them up, 13 granddaughters, great-granddaughters, daughters-in-law, and of course, daughters. And I was in seventh heaven, as you can imagine. So today was a chill day for Moose and I. I slept very well last night, longer than I usually sleep. I came home from the shower with a couple of cranberry scones and things for Moosey to have for his breakfast this morning. So we enjoyed a nice breakfast outside with the birds. So thank you so much for wanting to see the shower after you saw my bridal shower idea video. I know a lot of people might not be interested in this, but those of you who have been watching us a long time, my loyal, wonderful friends, getting to know me, this is all part of it. As you know, my family is very important to me. So now we're looking forward to the wedding. And meanwhile, some of these young 16 to 20-year-old granddaughters want to go to the movies with a couple of the moms and me on Tuesday. Now, we think we might have missed Downton Abbey. That was one we wanted to see, but that's in a couple of movie theaters far away. We wanted to see Top Gun, and I know that's local. Everybody wants to see that. And there was another one, someone mentioned an Elvis movie. I don't know about that one, a new one that's out. But I don't really care, as long as we're all together there, and these little ones have included me in this. So we'll have lunch together too. We're gonna go to a midday movie. They say on Tuesdays they're only $5 to get in, and then we'll have a nice lunch after the movie too. So if that comes off and we can all agree on the same movie, I don't care. That will be Tuesday. I haven't even told Moose about this one yet, but I knew somebody was trying to plan a get-together for movies. So I, once again, thank you for watching and enjoying all this with me. I probably won't get to put a video up on my usual. I've been doing Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, which has been just great trying to pump these out. But I think this week might be slower, and I have no idea what day I'm going to get it out. So I might surprise you with a video later in the week. I'm sorry, but gosh, with the socializing, it's been wonderful. Goodbye for now. Thank you so much for your love, your watching the videos, and we'll see you soon again. God bless us all.